This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Ezekiel 38 and 2, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Prophesy against him. Ezekiel 38 and 3, and thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Ezekiel 38 and 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horse and horsemen, all of them swords of armor, even a great company of bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Ezekiel 38 and 5, Purge of Ethiopia, Libya, with them all of them shield and hammer. Ezekiel 38 and 6, Gomer and all his bands. The house of Togomor of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Ezekiel 38 and 7, Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, and all thy companies that are assembled unto thee, be thou a guard unto them. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders for pushing words truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered four corners of the globe, pushing the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. I say shalom to the Akim out there, and this is a sit-down lesson. And this is from FoxNews.com, published by Brill Stemson from Fox News at FoxNews.com, published September 1st, 2023 at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time. And it reads, Russia deployed Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missiles. Putin says it will make the world think twice for combat. Putin is sending a strategic messaging to the U.S. and NATO that the nuclear option in Ukraine remains on the table. It says Russia has deployed this Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missiles that President Vladimir Putin once said that it will make the world think twice for combat. The Roscosmos Space Agency says Friday the Sarmat strategic complex has been put on combat duty. The Roscosmos director Yuri Boryskov, Russia says Russia, the RIA Roscosmos news agency report, according to the Moscow Times. Putin first announced Sarmat, also called the Satan II, in 2018. The ballistic missile system is capable of carrying at least 10 nuclear warheads, and it's extended to replace the RX-36. The ICBMs that are known by the NATO reporting name of Satan. It says Putin is clearly strategic messaging to the United States and NATO that nuclear option in Ukraine remains on the table. Rebecca Koffler, president of Doctrine and Strategic Counseling Consulting and former Defense Intelligence Agency official, told Fox News Digital. It says she added that Putin placed Russia's nuclear forces on a special combat regime shortly after he invaded Ukraine out of the fear that U.S. and NATO may intervene on behalf of Ukraine. So the fallback option is the so-called escalating to de-escalate strategic, which envisions a detonation of a tactical small-yield nuclear warhead on the battlefield to deter U.S. NATO intervention. The Sarmat is a strategic reserve after strategic targets like the United States. Koffler, who wrote the book Putin's Playbook, Russia's Secret Plan to Defeat America, and has briefly the Pentagon, the White House, National Security Council, and NATO on Russia's nuclear doctrine, explained. But Putin will never attack the U.S. homeland, naturally, especially with the nuclear weapons unless, of course, Russia detects signs that we attack them first. So the Sarmat move is for deterrence purposes, he added.
You spent how much on a school? The sisters get these homes sold. We've thrown our own money to make the changes to bring them
And
alive.
this is the
Unsellable houses. Season premiere Sunday, September 10th at 8 on HGTV. Step right up. Welcome to Hanson and Sons Farm. The most ghastly goodies in the world. Halloween plus baking.
And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthew 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Matthew 24 and 8, and it reads, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying. And as we see, the tensions between the Russia-Ukraine situation is heating up, and tensions between the United States and Russia over Ukraine and NATO as well too, heating up as well too. As I brought out the Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, verse 1 through verse 7, right along with Matthew 24, verse 6 through verse 8 as well too. Of the increasing of the wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom as well too. So with that, once again, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Wakar Kadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.